Hey, this is Mark, and you're welcome to AUTOSAYS. Picture this. While Elon Musk is watching his empire crumble across America, Europe, and China, there's one tiny country where Tesla just pulled off something absolutely insane. Something no car company in history has ever done before. We're talking about Norway, a place smaller than Montana, where Tesla didn't just win, they obliterated a record that stood untouched since 2016. But here's the twist. This victory might be Tesla's last hurrah before everything changes on January 1st. And if you stick around, you'll understand why thousands of Norwegians are literally sprinting to dealerships right now in what can only be described as pure panic buying. So smash that like button, because what I'm about to show you reveals exactly how one automaker turned a financial crisis into their greatest triumph by exploiting a loophole that's about to slam shut forever. Now, let's rewind to understand how we got here. Back in 2016, Volkswagen set what everyone thought was an unbreakable record by selling 26,575 cars in a single year across Norway. And for nearly a decade, that number stood like a fortress that no brand could touch. Fast forward to today, and Tesla just casually destroyed that fortress with 28,606 units sold. And here's the kicker. They did it with an entire month still left in the year. But wait, you might be thinking, isn't Tesla supposed to be dying? You're absolutely right to question that, because globally, Tesla's facing a catastrophic 7% drop in deliveries. US sales plummeted 24% in October alone, and consumers across Europe are turning their backs on anything associated with Elon Musk's increasingly controversial political stances. So how on earth is Tesla simultaneously failing everywhere else while absolutely dominating in Norway? The answer lies in something the Norwegian government did years ago that created the perfect storm for electric vehicles. They basically made a deal with the devil by offering insane tax exemptions for EVs, turning Norway into an electric car paradise where nearly every new vehicle sold is battery-powered. In November alone, an absolutely mind-blowing 98.3% of all new cars registered were fully electric, which means if you bought a gas car in Norway last month, you were literally part of the 1.7% minority. And at the heart of this electric revolution sits one vehicle that's become Norway's obsession, the Model Y, the crossover that Norwegians can't seem to stop buying even after it experienced a weird sales dip earlier in the year. But then something magical happened in the second quarter when the long-awaited refresh finally dropped, and suddenly the Model Y came roaring back like a phoenix from the ashes. November's numbers are absolutely insane. 6,215 brand new Teslas hit Norwegian roads in just 30 days, which is nearly triple what they sold in the same month last year. Now, here's where this story takes a dark turn that explains all the urgency. Remember those generous tax breaks I mentioned? They're about to vanish like smoke. Starting January 1st, Norway's lowering the tax exemption threshold, and suddenly all those mid-range Model 3s and Model Ys that used to slide under the $50,000 cap are going to get hammered with taxes. This is why Norwegians are in full-blown panic mode right now, flooding Tesla showrooms like it's Black Friday on steroids, because they know their window of opportunity is closing in 29 days. The irony here is almost too perfect. While American buyers rushed to grab EVs in September to beat the federal tax credit ending, creating that brief 18% spike before the October crash, Norwegians are doing the exact same desperate dance right now, except their deadline is literally counting down as we speak. But let's zoom out for a second, because this Norwegian success story reveals something deeper about Tesla's global strategy and why geography is absolutely everything in the EV game. Even as Sweden and Denmark show declining Tesla sales, Norway remains this bizarre bright spot, this outlier that's keeping Tesla's international numbers from looking even worse than they already are. And it's not just Tesla winning in Norway's electric paradise. Volkswagen grew their sales by almost 50% year to date, and Kia absolutely exploded with a 153% surge, proving that when a government creates the right incentives, the entire automotive market transforms overnight. Yet, despite all this competition flooding in, nobody comes close to touching Tesla's market share dominance, which raises a fascinating question. Is Tesla's Norwegian victory actually a warning sign rather than a celebration? Think about it. Tesla's entire success in Norway is built on government subsidies and tax loopholes, not because consumers genuinely prefer the brand or trust Elon Musk's vision anymore. The moment those financial incentives disappear or shrink, which is exactly what's happening on January 1st, Tesla is going to face the harsh reality that they're competing on an even playing field where brand reputation and CEO controversies actually matter. Norway's about to become the ultimate test case for whether Tesla can survive without the training wheels of massive government support. And based on what we're seeing in literally every other market where they don't have those advantages, the answer looks pretty terrifying for Tesla shareholders. So while Elon Musk might be celebrating this record-breaking achievement and hanging his mission accomplished banner in Norway, the smarter money is watching very carefully to see what happens in January when the tax hammer drops and Norwegian buyers suddenly have to pay full price for the privilege of driving a Tesla. Will the Model Y maintain its crossover crown, or will Norwegians finally admit they were only in it for the tax breaks all along? The next few months are going to reveal whether Tesla built a real car company or just the world's most expensive tax shelter on wheels. And honestly, I'm not sure even Elon knows the answer to that question anymore.